Hi Shankar.
Hi, sir.
What happened? Why are you dull?
So I'm preparing SSC exam, sir. It is last year syllabus, so much of syllabus is there. I'm getting very tension, sir.
I am here. You don't fear because in our Gauri Smart channel for SSC exam, each and every topic will be covered. Mathematics, science, social, GK. Each and every topic will be covered, and also grand test also will be covered. So you don't get tension. Understand?
Really, sir?
Yes.
Oh, hooray! Thank you,
Okay.
sir. Thank
All
you.
the
Thank
best
you.
for your exam.
So all of you like this Gauri Smart channel and subscribe this Gauri Smart channel. Thank you.
Hi friends, I am Gauri Sangha. You are watching Gauri Smart channel. Today we are going to discuss about top 10 bits in practical geometry. Those are most very important for SSV exam and NMMS exam. Let us start. Before going to start the lesson, please like this video. These are the most 10 important bits I have selected, and the remaining 10 most important bits I am going to give the grand test. So which will be in the group and in the description. So within 2 days, so definitely come back to this video and write this exam. Now let us see. The least number of independent measurements needed to construct a quadrilateral. See here in the concept itself we have learned for constructing quadrilateral we need 5 independent measurements. 5 independent measurements must be there. 3 for triangle and 3 for so remaining 2 sides. So 3 for triangle and remaining 2 for the remaining 2 sides. In the triangle itself one diagonal will be there and the remaining 2 sides will be there. See here. These are the 3 measurements. So if you take this is diagonal, then the remaining 2 sides will be like this. If you take this is diagonal, the remaining 2 sides will be like this. If you take this is diagonal, the remaining 2 sides like this. So overall 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 independent measurements must be needed for constructing quadrilateral. So option 3 is the right answer. Next, the least number of independent measurements needed to construct a square. See here, for constructing square, we need not to get 5 is the correct answer not. So the 5 is not correct answer because the square itself, if you know one side, one independent measurements, one side, one independent measurement. This is only one. If you know the one independent measurement, it's enough because if you know one side, the remaining 3 sides are same. So remaining 3 sides are same. Means 4 sides you got. And also all angles are 90 degrees. All of you know very well. Means one angle is 90 degrees. So means if you know one side, the remaining 4 are you know very well. Means you need not to get all 5 measurements. Already you know, if you know one independent measurement, the remaining 4 you know very well. Means for constructing square, one independent measurement is enough. No need of getting 5, isn't it? Because all sides are equal in a square, isn't it? Next, dash independent measurements can construct a rhombus uniquely. See here, rhombus they are saying. For constructing rhombus, you need one diagonal must be there and one side. So one side and one diagonal. Otherwise, one side and one angle. See here, if you know one side, one diagonal, so the remaining 3 sides you know very well, isn't it? Means rhombus, all sides are equal. Rhombus, all sides are equal. Means the independent measurements, one side, one diagonal, or one side and one angle. Means only 2 independent measurements are needed for constructing rhombus. So this option is 2, isn't it? So you need not to get all sides, all diagonals, isn't it? One diagonal, one side. If you know one side, the remaining 3 sides you know very well. So 1 plus 1, 2 and the remaining 3 sides 3. So 1 plus 2, 3, 1 plus 1, 2 and plus 3 that is 5. So you are getting 5. Here also, if you know one angle, one side, the remaining 3 sides. So 1 plus 1, 2 and 3. So total 5, isn't it? Next. Name the quadrilateral ABCD constructed with AB is equal to 7 centimeters and CD is equal to 5 centimeters and AB is parallel to CD and AD is equal to BC is equal to 1.5 centimeters and angle DAB is equal to 75 degrees. For these problems, you need not to construct construction. You need not to do the construction. Only simply draw a rough diagram. So if you draw the rough diagram, then you can easily put the correct answer what they have asked, isn't it? Let us do. See here, AB is parallel to CD. So AB is parallel to CD. Now see, AB is more and CD is less. So I have drawn like that only. So AB more and CD is less. Next, AD is equal to BC. This AD is how much? BC is also that much only. So these two are equal. And angle DEAB is 75 degrees. Now see, by seeing this diagram, I am concluding that it is isosceles trapezium. Isosceles trapezium. So isosceles trapezium, otherwise trapezium you can say, isn't it? Now see, it is not a parallelogram, it is not a rhombus, it is not a rectangle. So by eliminating process, we are getting the answer is trapezium. The answer is trapezium. Actually, the original answer is isosceles trapezium. So isosceles trapezium is not there means, so isosceles trapezium also trapezium. So every isosceles trapezium is a trapezium, but every trapezium is need not be isosceles trapezium, isn't it? So that's what the answer is trapezium. The answer is trapezium. Next. Name the ABCD quadrilateral. Like this means quadrilateral. Name the ABCD quadrilateral constructed with AB is equal to 5.4 centimeter and angle A is equal to 150 degrees. AB is parallel to CD and CD is equal to 3 by 2 of 3.6 centimeters. Now see here, 3 by 2 of 3.6 centimeters means we have to find the first CD value. Then after that, we have to draw the construction. Now listen, 2 ones are 2 1.8s are. So 1.83s are, that is 5.4. Now see here, AB is 5.4 and CD is also 5.4. Now see, clearly you see, AB, this is 5.4. Angle A 150. So this, see here, angle A 150 means this will be like this. This may be 150. Now see, A, B, C, D. Now CD is also 5.4. Now clearly observe, AB is 5.4, CD is also 5.4, angle A is 150 degrees. Then if you draw BC, if you join this BC, then definitely this will be parallel and this will be parallel. Means what you are getting? By drawing the diagram, by constructing the diagram, rough diagram, we are getting it is a parallelogram. It is a parallelogram. So because two sides are equal and two sides are parallel. So if in a quadrilateral, if one pair of opposites are parallel and equal, in a quadrilateral, if one pair of opposite sides are parallel and equal, then definitely it will be parallelogram. Definitely it will be parallelogram. We need not to check for other examples, isn't it? So because if it is not trapezium, because parallel sides are equal. Parallel sides are equal. If it is not equal, we can say trapezium. Parallel sides are equal. That's why it is a parallelogram. It is a parallelogram. So it is not a trapezium. It is not a rhombus. So because rhombus means the adjacent sides should be equal. Here adjacent sides not equal, isn't it? And none will not be there because it is a parallelogram. Next. To construct unique parallelogram, the minimum number of measurements are required. See, parallelogram. Parallelogram means if you know two sides, adjacent sides, if you know two adjacent sides, then it will be 4. And you must be knowing one angle or one diagonal. Means you need to know 3 measurements, 3 independent measurements, then you can draw a parallelogram. If you know one side, then opposite sides you know very well. If you know another side, then opposite side you know very well. Means 4 sides. Extra you need one diagonal or one angle. So one diagonal or one angle means the independent measurements 2 sides, one diagonal, or 2 sides, one angle. Means it will be definitely parallelogram. Means 3 independent measurements must be required. Next, to construct a unique rectangle, the minimum number of the measurements needed. See, in the rectangle, one side and one side means 2 independent measurements needed. 2 independent measurements are needed because you know very well angle. Every angle is 90 degrees. Every angle is 90 degrees. So if you know these 2 measurements, using Pythagoras theorem, the diagonal you can know very well, isn't it? Means for constructing rectangle, we need only 2 independent measurements. Only 2 independent measurements, isn't it? Next, in which of the following cases a unique quadrilateral can be constructed? So correlated constructing. So correlated construction means in the concept itself I have explained, isn't it? 3 sides and 2 included angle. So it is correct. 2 diagonals and 3 sides. It is also correct. 4 sides, 1 diagonal. It is also correct. So all of the correct. So all of the is correct. Option, fourth option is the right answer. Next, if 2 adjacent sides and 1 angle between them are given, then which of the following can be constructed? See here, 2 adjacent sides they have given. An included angle is given, isn't it? 2 adjacent sides given and included angle is given. Means we can construct, rhombus? They have given 2 adjacent sides means those are not equal, isn't it? But in rhombus all are equal. So rhombus is wrong. 2 adjacent sides are given, included angle is given. So it will not be square also because all sides are equal. Now see here, 2 adjacent sides are given and included angle is given. Included angle will not be given for rectangle because rectangle we know very well 90 degrees. So they should not mention 90 degrees. They will not give 90 degrees. Means, so rectangle also wrong. Means it will be parallelogram. So if 2 adjacent sides and 1 angle is given, the other 2 sides we know very well. Other 2 sides we know very well because opposite sides are equal. Opposite sides are equal. Then it must be a parallelogram. It must be a parallelogram. Next, at last, if 2 diagonals and 3 different sides are given, then what will be the answer? It is quadrilateral or rhombus or parallelogram or rectangle. See here, 2 diagonals and 3 different sides. 3 different sides rectangle we need not. So only 2 sides enough. In parallelogram also we need not because only 2 sides enough. 3 different sides need not be known. And rhombus also 1 side is enough because that remaining 3 sides we know very well. Means option 3 options are wrong. Means it must be a quadrilateral. It must be a quadrilateral. So this is the friends. Today practical geometry top 10 most important bits. Tomorrow data handling. So very wonderful concept. Definitely I'm going to explain. Please watch my video. So if you like this video, please like it. If you have any doubts, please comment it. And if you are new person to my channel or new student to my channel, please subscribe my channel and please share this video to all. So thank you very much. All the best for your 75,000 scholarship. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
If you like this video, you just like and subscribe the channel and share this video.